everybody, welcome back to Pipes, Tobacco, and Whiskey.
Hello.
Today it's just me and Nathan. Dad is actually out with his wife down in Austin, and Ian had some work stuff going on, so it's just me and Nathan today, so we're going to give you our impressions on what we got going on today.
Today we have Cornell Diehl's Virginia Gentleman. And let me tell you guys, anytime I talk about my favorite Virginia smoke, this is it. I buy pounds of this stuff every time.
This is the one smoke that you've given me that really turned me on to Virginias. This is the one that I was just like, holy hell! This was the one that opened the door to Virginias for me, and it's still the king.
This is
of
to
all
me.
Virginias.
To me, this is one of the best Virginias that's out there on the market. It comes in a very, very agreeable state. It's somewhat dry, but not so dry that it's like
it's pretty dry compared
crackly.
to
it doesn't crust up and crumble. It's still a good ribbon cut.
It's pretty dry compared to most of the stuff that we, as a collective group of guys, smoke. You know, it's one of the drier ones, but like you said, it's not crumbly, and it's not just just like a dry tobacco that's been sitting in your shed or whatever you want to do forever. It's still got a decent amount of moisture content to it, and it smokes really, really smooth. It's one of our favorite ones, and we're going to tell you why, because I have nothing but good things to say about this thing. So, yeah, for sure.
Yep. So just as a quick info onto the contents of what this tobacco is, it is a combination of Virginias and Burleys with a slight touch of Turkish blend tobacco for just a little bit of added sophistication. To create a superb all-day smoke for those who enjoy Virginia blends, but find them a touch bitey for all-day enjoyment. That's Cornell Diehl's description on it, and yes,
I'd say that's exactly
all
what
parts
it is.
of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd say that's exactly what it is.
that's exactly right. I mean, it doesn't ever get too hot. I don't know if it's the blend of the Turkish in there, which is a subset of Oriental tobacco. It's Turkish blend. It's an Oriental tobacco style things. Some of you people who, like me, who smoke cigarettes as well as pipe sometimes, or like I used to smoke a lot of cigarettes all the time. That used to be all I smoked. And the brand Camel is actually a Turkish, tobacco. So that this one hits home for me on all cases. It tastes amazing. It's nice. It's smooth.
For me, like I used to smoke cigarettes, pretty regularly back when I was waiting tables back in the college days. And I was the same way. I was smoking a Turkish, the blues, the kind of smooth ones, and I would always, if I got my hands on a Turkish Royal or a Turkish Gold or something like that, I freaked out. So I mean, because those are pretty hard to come by nowadays. But this one kind of reminded me, it didn't remind me of a cigarette, but it touched the notes of what I wanted out of a cigarette to just feel, there it is, there, like that. And with that, I mean, I still dip every now and then, and I dip natural tobaccos whenever I dip. I don't do wintergreen or mint or any of that crap. So with that, I mean, this gets a nice natural earthy tobacco taste, which is what I'm looking for in just tobacco.
A slight nuttiness from that burley. There's just a slight little.
It touches on it, and also the main thing that I get is just a grassy kind of
very grassy, very, very, and not grassy as in like overpoweringly or strong or anything. Grassy as in light and fresh. Like fresh. You just cut your yard. Yeah. Fresh, grassy feeling.
Yeah, and I like that about it a lot. You want to go ahead and talk about the tin note? We've already talked about the condition that it's going to come in. You want to talk about the tin note?
Coming out of the tin, I mean, this just a straightforward Virginia smell. Very, very grassy, very earthy. Very
just the hills of Virginia kind of smell.
Virginia,
I mean, it just you get a really nice grassy, earthy kind of smell to it. You kind of hint on the burleys. You get that little bit of nuttiness, a little bit of sweetness on there as well, but not as much. I mean, the earthiness and the grassiness is what really just takes you, and it's just that's what I get the most out of.
Yeah, I feel like this is the kind of tobacco that Ernest Hemingway would have smoked. This is just a straightforward, no nonsense delicious tasting tobacco. I absolutely love this tobacco.
Yeah, so the tin note, I mean, right out, and it comes in a bulk. It doesn't actually come in a tin, right? It's just a bulk.
There is a tin. There is a tin available. Actually, bulk price is about $2.99 an ounce, and then a tin price is $5 per ounce. But they come in 2-ounce tins, so a $10 tin, or you can buy $3 an ounce, basically, which is right around the price range of everything else we've been smoking so far. This is amazing to me. This is my favorite tobacco. This is my all-day smoke.
This is all this guy really smokes. Every time that he comes, like, we're hanging out, and like you pick me up from somewhere, or we're going out to the store to grab something, or we're just going to grab some beer or something like that. You pull out your pipe. 9 times out of 10,
mason jar of Virginia Gentleman, and that's what I smoke. Is just this tobacco.
And really, this one actually, I have yet to break down and order some, but this has always been one that I'm like, it's always in my cart, and I'm always
always have it.
Yeah, I'm always looking at like, well, I should probably order that.
Well, it's something that I always I buy pounds of this. I have pounds of this on a frequent basis. The flavoring, there's no flavoring to it. They have no additives, no cases, no Cavendish.
It's a real no BS, just smoke.
It's a good, medium, mild to medium smoke with a good medium nicotine hit. It's great for the heat. I smoked it all through last winter as well, and it has that depth in it that sometimes you crave in the colder months. It's just right there at that middle of the line to be absolutely perfect to me.
It's a real winner in my book. I actually, the times that I do smoke it, I pretty much just completely forget about the normal stuff that I smoke. Like the Cavendishes, get out of here. I mean, some of the I had one, I don't know who it's by, but it was called Cream and Gold, I believe it was, and that's like a Virginia with black Cavendish casing, and it doesn't even compare. Like it tastes like you're smoking a dessert, in comparison. I really like it.
Yeah, this one is perfect. I can't say enough good shit about this. This is amazing tobacco.
This guy really loves it. What about the taste? What do you think about the taste on it?
Well, like I said, it's a medium taste. There's some soft, nutty hints to it. A lot of grassy flavors that are going on. Another thing is that I really kind of get, and I wrote this down just to make sure. Slight, I can't tell if it's a difference between maybe a little honey or caramel flavor. And it's just because of the Virginias, because the Virginias are slightly sweet in it. It's mostly overpowering with a very depth, like a smoky deepness to it, but it's very.
I got a medium to mild, kind of hit on it, for the nick hit. But the taste itself, medium. A little bit of the sweetness, not too much. A little bit of peppery. Kind of a pepper taste to it.
That's probably the Turkish.
Yeah, just a little bit of pepper on there, but it's not offensive. It's not like, oh, hell, this is, like, spice. No, there's no spiciness to it. It's a really good, just straightforward Virginia tobacco.
Yeah.
It tastes great.
I mean, I haven't found a pipe that I don't want to smoke this in, either. Sometimes some of these tobaccos that we've tried before, every now and then I want to not try it in this pipe because I don't want to ghost the pipe, and I don't want to, get a taste stuck in it or anything, and I've smoked this in a meerschaum, a cob, a briar, a clay. Every single one of them smoke it the exact same way. It tastes the same in every one of those pipes.
I've smoked it out of the briar, and I've smoked it out of the cob, and occasionally I'll do it out of my church warden, which is still briar, but it kind of has that extra length to it to cool it down a little bit.
Yeah,
I prefer it out of the cob.
Yeah,
to be honest with you, but like you said, it's so consistent.
It's absolutely consistent.
It's hard to pick which one is the best pipe to smoke this out of because it's all good. It's all fantastic.
Yeah, it's a cost-effective tobacco. Put it in a cost-effective pipe, and you can go anywhere. We go out to the lease with something like this. I'm not scared of dropping, breaking, or losing anything because it's just all around. It's like the multi-tool of tobaccos to me.
It's a get shit done tobacco.
It's a get shit done tobacco. That's exactly
really
what
good.
it is.
I mean, it doesn't matter what we got going on. If you were to pull this out at the lease and we were in the middle of a hot day and we needed to take a break, grab a sandwich, grab some Gatorade, rehydrate, and hey, you want to smoke a pipe? This is the stuff that I would hope that you pull out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not too heavy. It's got a little bit of a nick hit, so you feel satisfied, but it's not like a. It's not a butt whooping whenever you smoke it. It's a really well balanced tobacco.
I will say one thing about it. The closer you get down to the bottom of the bowl, when we get down to the end of it, it gets a little stronger. And I don't know if that's because, ash and everything, or the compacted charcoal bed that I built on top of it.
Right.
If it starts getting denser and the tobacco starts becoming more compact or not. But it does seem to get a little stronger when I get down at the bottom of the bowl. Other than that, there's barely any dawdle. The tobacco comes in a state where I don't need to let it sit. I don't need to let it do anything. It comes to me. I can pull it right out of the package. And I can start smoking it.
And for the most part, relights, you don't really have any. I get very little dawdle. It burns so clean it turns into ash immediately. No dawdle. It's a really kick-ass smoke. I mean, just straight through and through. I mean,
it's my favorite.
I know it. Yeah, for sure.
My absolute favorite. I mean, the best damn tobacco there is so far.
Amazing.
And it's like everybody. My dad doesn't even really, because some of the other Virginias that we've tried, he doesn't really say. He says Virginia lovers this, Virginia lovers that. You're gonna like this tobacco. This is the one you're gonna love. Mm-hmm. This is a no-nonsense Virginia and Burley mixture. Just a slight bit of Turkish Oriental that's added in there.
Yep.
Just to add a little bit of character to it.
And even then, I mean, I don't know, but I mean, with the actual just the Virginia by itself, I think. Oh, hey! Almost died. What is that?
It's a water beetle.
Get out of here. Anyways, I like this stuff. Yeah. So just the Virginia by itself, I bet would be just fantastic. Anyways, room note. What do you think about the room note?
The room note is. It's nothing to brag about. Mm-hmm. I'm not leaving an incense of freshly made pancakes in the morning as some of the aromatics that we've tried before, or some of the others that Cornell Diehl also has another good Virginia-based aromatic one that has maple actually infused into it. Yeah, it's awesome too. But it's not intolerable. I would say that this room note is tolerable to pleasant. Mm-hmm. Right there in between the two. I wouldn't say that people are going to walk in and go, oh, that's a pleasant smell. But they're not going to come in and they're going to go, what is that shit? What are you smoking? Who's smoking what?
Yeah, right. There's no weirdness to it. It's just a straightforward tobacco, and the room note reflects that very, very well.
Slight lemony hint.
A little bit, yeah.
Just in the air, just a slight lemony hint, like you just, cut a lemon peel.
But not offensive in any way, shape, or form.
No.
Yeah. What about the nick hit? What do you feel about that?
Earlier I said about the nick hit that it's a medium-bodied nicotine hit as well.
Yeah.
I feel it. I enjoy it.
Right. But
I'm not taken aback. I'm not pushed in my seat.
Yeah. You can still get up and go do stuff afterwards. Like I said, whenever we go out to the lease and we smoke this, I'll smoke it on a break when we're not, lifting bags of corn over our shoulders and cutting down trees or, doing whatever we got to do out there, I mean, I'm not smoking it while I'm doing that, but whenever I need a break and I just want a little relaxation, this thing hits it every corner, every way that it can. I like the way that the nick hit sits. It's really mild to lingering. Like, it's a nice smoke,
Yeah. Got anything else you want to add?
Buy it. Get all of it.
Buy it. No, don't get all of it because I want some of it.
No, this is a purchase that you won't regret. I mean,
you won't. Even if you don't like Virginias on a regular basis, you are still going to enjoy the nice pleasantness of being able to smoke a no-nonsense smoke. This is you're going to get this, and you're going to wonder what's it going to taste like, and you're going to find yourself pleasantly surprised because it's just the smoke.
I think it's also a crowd pleaser as well. I mean, like, okay, so you got your buddies over, and let's say you do have some friends that smoke a pipe. Me and Ian will occasionally hang out, and I think I've had some of this with him before. Mm-hmm. While me and him are hanging out, he does not touch Virginias. He doesn't like them. He smokes.
He's an aromatic.
Yeah, he smokes a lot of aromatics, and that's pretty much what he smokes. But I pulled this out, and he was sniffing on it. He's like, "What the hell is that?" Like, I want to try it. And he tried it. So I mean, if you buy this one and you got buddies that'll smoke, you're going to be able to dish it out, even if you don't like it. You know, if somebody somewhere is going to go, well, hell, let me try it. You're going to go through it, and it's going to be a nice smoke. It's just a really damn good smoke.
Yeah, at $2.99 an ounce. I mean, it's worth buying an ounce just to try.
Mm-hmm.
We got ours at Smoking Pipes. I've never tried the tin version.
Mm-hmm.
It's only ever been the bulk that I've purchased
Mm-hmm.
because I bought 2 ounces of it one time a long time ago, and ever since then I've been selecting 8 ounces or a pound.
Right, just getting the whole thing.
It just every time I need to replenish my tobacco stock, I got at least 8 ounces of this stuff in my cart.
Hold on. You're saying you've been buying a pound of this, and I've gotten one Ziploc bag of it?
You got 2.
Oh, don't lie to me.
2 big old, big-ass Ziploc bags.
No. I don't. Hey, Charlie. Mowing your lawn. Anyways, no, I need some more of that. Like, next time you order some, you need to hook me up, for sure.
Why don't you just buy it?
Alright, I need to buy it. Okay, so, that's whatever.
This is it.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know, this is it. Like I said, it comes in a ribbon cut. No coloration to it. No,
it's just
anything. It's just a standard tobacco.
It's like a leather color, almost, to it, you know?
Leather, that's a good...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, leather comes in different colors, but
Yeah,
it's
leather.
it's a very straight caramel brown color.
Mm.
Nothing extra to it.
No.
This stuff I've even tried. I've rolled it before in a cigarette.
Yeah, I've actually had one of those before, and
Same thing.
That's probably-
Does not change taste.
No.
And it's just the only thing I could.
I'd say it's the best damn cigarette I've ever had.
It's like a natural tobacco.
Yeah.
It's a natural tobacco. I can't say any more good about this.
Yeah.
The only thing that I could probably say right now is that our ratings.
Ratings. You first, actually. Go ahead. Tell us what your rating is.
If there's any indication of how much you guys know I love Virginias, and
Who would have thought?
yeah, and this being my regular purchase, this one is getting a 5 shots out of 5 from me.
5.
Biggest score I've given so far.
Mm-hmm.
And I've said it before in another episode. I worry about giving something a straight 5 because I haven't tried every tobacco there is in the world. I don't need to try every tobacco there is in the world with this one. I know this one is awesome,
Wow.
no matter what. I'm still willing to try all the other tobaccos and
Sure.
see if there's some more that'll hit that ringer just like this one did to me.
Sure.
But I've probably bought more of this in the 10 years that I've smoked pipe tobaccos than I have bought any other tobacco.
Right on.
I would say 50% of the tobaccos I have bought in total ounce quantities. If I bought 100 ounces of tobacco, 50 ounces of it have been this stuff.
Wow. So it's a big hitter for you.
It's
for
a
sure.
huge hitter for me. I
Right
love
on.
this tobacco.
You know, I want to give it a 5. I want to give it a 5 so bad. However,
You're in that delusional world.
well, you know, I'm gonna take what Dad always does. You know, I'm always just looking for that smoke that's just gonna blow me away and send me into nirvana. Hopefully, we don't know. You know, it's gonna send me on whatever. But so I want to give this one a 4.5.
Yeah.
It is damn close to a 5. It is so good. I cannot say enough good things about it. However, I don't think it is the Nirvana smoke, only because there's some other stuff that I like a little bit better.
Yeah.
There's a few things that I like a little bit better, you know, for certain characteristics.
I can respect that.
Yeah, so-
this is right up my alley to me.
Yeah.
This is what I smoke.
And you know, I was gonna give it a 4, but as we were sitting here talking about it, nah, 4.5.
Yeah.
4.5 for sure.
The only other tobacco I can say that I've tried that matches this is Capstan.
Never had it.
It's not bad.
Huh.
And Capstan is like a very reputable tobacco company, and they only make 2 types. They make Capstan Blue and Capstan Yellow, and it comes in flake and ready rubbed on both of those tins.
Wow.
That's all they make, and they literally only contain Virginia.
Well,
It's
see-
just a Virginia tobacco. That's all it is. That even says on the label, Capstan Blue, Virginia tobacco.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
You know,
It's very
yeah.
basic. This stuff is very close to it. So any of you people that are smoking Capstan just because you're Hobbit fans or are Tolkien fans or anything, this is that's what he smoked was Capstan, and this shit is exactly like it. It tastes amazing. The only difference is this has Burleys and Turkish in it, so there's a little bit more complexity when it comes down to the bottom of the bowl.
Huh. Okay, yeah, I can see that.
That's about
Yeah,
it.
I can see that.
This is cheaper than your Capstan. So any of you Capstan lovers, any of you people that buy that tobacco because you just love a good solid Virginia taste, please, please, please get this in your rotation. And you're going to do what I do. You're going to end up buying a pound of it every time you purchase your monthly tobacco amount.
If all goes well. The only tobacco I would... There's like maybe one or two that I would put in front of this. And it's because it's one of the ones that I first started smoking whenever I first got this pipe right here, actually. This is the 7Ellie. Is that right? Is that what you
Yeah,
said?
the one that we got in Italy.
Yeah. Dad got it from Italy from us, or for us. And he got me a 2-ounce tin of... I don't know who makes it. You guys probably know, but it's Sea Rock. Oh, man. Okay, so... That's another one I'd love to buy a 10 of that, and like we do that one. It'll probably come up at some point. Next bonus. Anyways, but I'd love to go get like a 10 of Sea Rock, and we could try that one out. We'll talk about that one, but that one, ooh, that's
Yeah.
a good one. It's a really good one. And I think Dad's had it at some point, so I'm sure you've tried it. But that's one of my favorite ones. It's got like a weird salty kind of taste. I'm into it. I don't care. Anyways, but any additional thoughts, comments?
I love it.
Nathan loves it.
They're my favorite tobacco. So far, this is the highest score.
Between the two of us.
But, no, well, yeah, granted it's between the two of us. We don't
Right.
have Dad and Ian's opinion, which I'm sure Ian would have knocked it down a couple pegs.
Asshole. Little shit.
Anyway, and Dad would have given it his hoity-toity, I don't believe anything deserves a 5
Yeah.
yet.
Sorry.
Just like this one.
Probably love you, Dad.
This is my favorite tobacco. This is one of the best tobaccos that has ever been produced when it comes straight forward tobacco blends. This one hits exactly what they intended to. They described it to a T without flaw. This is perfect. My favorite tobacco. Guys, you've got to get yourself some of this tobacco. I only wish we could have spoken to somebody about getting a discount code on this tobacco or something like that.
If you guys know.
If you guys know anybody or you know how we can do that, please let us know. So this brings up our episode of The Virginia Gentleman by Cornell and Diehl. That gives us an overall. What was your rating?
4.5.
4.5. So that puts us at a 4.75. The biggest and highest rating that we've given any tobacco on this episode. So, if anything, you know that means this shit's good.
Yeah.
All I can say, like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, what he said.
And today, we're just doing this tobacco. It's just us. I don't know about the status of us next week. I don't know if the whole group's going to be together or anything. I do know we were doing another tobacco review next week. I think last week me and you missed the chocolate mousse.
Yeah, we did, which is why we decided. Yeah, which is why we decided to do this one unedited, unsupervised, and just me and Nathan having fun, doing what we want to do. There you go. That was sexy.
Yeah, the chocolate mousse was on purpose.
I had stuff going on.
Yeah. No, I tried it. It wasn't too bad.
It was
but
okay.
yeah, it wasn't my favorite.
Anyways, all right, cool. Well, anything else?
No, just guys, we do read your comments. We do check everything. The last 2 episodes that we did were actually by request from some of our viewers and leaving a comment below, letting us know what they wanted. We haven't gotten any more requests lately that I know, so we're just going to keep picking out tobaccos that we know and that we like and that are highly rated, and
Just having fun with it.
just having fun, just trying to get some reviews on it. Like Dad has said in a couple episodes before, all this is
Yeah, there's no monetary value.
There's no monetary value to us on this now. YouTube has made it apparent to us that we can't make any money on tobacco.
It's all good.
So this is just fun. This is for everybody. This is to help build the strength and the community between us as pipe smokers.
Yeah.
We do comment back. We are a part of the Austin Club, the Austin Pipe Club.
Yes.
We are members of that. We
Yeah.
are members of certain other organizations of people who make pipes or people who
Bishop Pipes.
Bishop Pipes, who they sell pipes on Facebook or do anything.
What's up, man?
We work very hard to try and just become a member of the pipe smoking community, because to us it is more than just enjoying an all-day smoke. It's enjoying everybody else who wants to have that smoke with us.
For sure.
And we do take your comments and your suggestions very seriously. And if you guys would please leave us a comment, leave us a suggestion. We will get back to you, and we will let you know what we can do to help make that situation easy. And if you have any questions about certain tobaccos or anything that you want, please reach out to us. There is an email at the end of the video that we leave every episode that you can
We'll
send us an email on, and we will reply with you within the next 5-6 minutes. So Dad is retired, so
He just hangs out.
he hangs out. We work on this and we do this stuff. So this is fun for us. If you don't have anything else, I think that's it.
Yeah, man, that's it. Appreciate you guys tuning in.
Yeah.
Please tune in next time, and remember, make all your piping moments count.
Smoke
guys
some
later.
Virginia Gentleman, guys. You won't regret it.
Later, guys. Take care.
Bye.